Hi, Clean Eating Challengers. My name is Christine Termaine, and I am your coach for this Clean Eating Challenge starting on Monday. I wanted to just introduce myself, make a short little welcome video for you. So I'll tell you just a little bit about myself first. By day, I am an administrator for a steel company here in Ottawa. But by night and weekends is where I really get to live my passion and do what I'm doing right now, which is helping people achieve their fitness goals. It's always been my passion, even before I've done what I'm doing right now. My background is in fitness and nutrition, and for 15 plus years, I've kind of been in and out of the industry. Anyways, this is me finally deciding that I'm going to do what I'm passionate about, and even if it's just part-time, and I love every minute of it. Anyways, so I would really love it if you guys would introduce yourselves in this group. I'm sure you'll probably forget after you listen to this whole video, but I don't want you to forget because this is our little community for the next 7 days, and we've got some great people in this group. So when you're done watching this video, before you start looking at the other stuff, maybe you can just right below underneath there in the comments, a little, introduction of who you are and why you're here and what your goals are. It'd be nice for us to get to know each other. Anyways, a few tips that I want you to know about. So I'm going to read off my notes here. So on Saturday, that's today, I'm posting this video, so you should be watching it this morning. I want you to look in the file section of your group. Okay, if you look at the very top above where statuses and posts are, you see a little file section. In that file section, you're going to find a meal plan. So you can choose to use the meal plan or you can choose not to use it, but it's a lot of information, but take the time to read it and go over the meal plan, adjust it if you need to. I know that there's at least one vegetarian in here, and you should be able to easily adjust it to your needs. If you choose not to use the Turbo Fire meal plan that I've given you, you can look in the file section, and there's another document there, and it's just your basic clean eating commandments, I guess you could say, things that you should follow. I'm going to be posting videos throughout the week, so you'll learn some more about clean eating and portion control and some tidbits like that. But definitely look through your meal plan because you're going to need to go out and do your grocery shopping probably this weekend. So you'll need to see what you're going to need to fill your house with. If you can, clean out all the junk. If it's there, it's tempting. So try and get rid of it. And so definitely check out your meal plan. Check out your 10 commandments. Whether it's today or tomorrow, do your shopping. I'm going to have some posts tomorrow as well, but those are the key things to get started on, is familiarizing yourself with the meal plan and getting your foods in your house. So I wanted to tell you as well, if you're looking at your group, you'll see just near the files tab to the right hand side, I think it is, there's like a little icon that looks like a gear. If you go on that and you click on it and you scroll down, you'll see a little thing that says add to favorites. If you click on that, it's going to add this group onto the left hand side of your home page, so you're not always having to search for the information. You're going to see the group saved under your favorites, And when there's a little number beside it, 1 or 5, that means there's new posts in there, so you can easily check. So I suggest that you try and just add it into your favorites for sure. Another important thing, which I will mention later on again, just as a reminder, is this is a private group. It's not public, so anything that you post in this group, the only people who are going to see your posts are the other challengers. So what you write in there isn't going to go in anyone's news feed, and no one's going to be able to see it. So feel free to post what you want to post. Don't worry about anybody else seeing it. Having said that, I really, really want people to be active in this group. This is a community for 7 days. We're here to motivate each other and to keep each other accountable and to learn and to have fun. So, if I'm just posting stuff all the time, it's going to be pretty boring, not just for me, but for you guys too. It's like I'm talking to myself all the time, right? So, maybe I'd really like you guys to comment on each other's things, like each other's things. There's going to be challenges that I ask you to do. Please do the challenges. It's being interactive and being part of the group. It's fun. Don't worry. I'm not going to have you doing like 100 burpees or push-ups in a row. It's fun challenges. But get involved and have a good time. Definitely, I need you to check in daily. There's going to be 1 to 2 and sometimes 3 posts a day. So make sure you check in often, okay? There'll always be a post. My first post is always at 6 a.m. I know some of you are not from here. You're from the U.S., so time change, I don't know. But anyways, so check in often. Daily check-in is mandatory to stay in this group, okay? I know, you know what, I just really want to see successful people in here. So, in order to be successful, you need to be in the group and be active, be part of it. So what else do I want to say? Oh yeah, when there's posts, okay, if I make a post and it's at the top of the feed, as soon as somebody else makes a comment on it, okay, so say I make a post and it kind of scrolls down because there's another new post. Maybe I'm on my 3rd post for the day and my first one is down here. Well, as soon as somebody makes a comment on that post below, it brings it back to the top. So if you're just looking at the last post, you're going to probably miss a lot of stuff because it just, whatever is clicked on last will go to the top. So make sure you're always scrolling down to make sure that you don't miss anything. If you're unsure, you can always go into the little search button or the search column on the right-hand side, and you can put in my name, and it'll bring up all the posts that I've put in the group. Maybe you've liked someone else's posts that they've put in. You can put in one of those other challengers' names in there and see all their posts too. I'm sure there's going to be lots of great stuff. Pictures and measurements. I know nobody likes to do pictures and measurements, but it's not always about the weight that you lose. I mean, it's 7 days, guys. You're not gonna be like losing a lot of weight. You should see weight loss though, absolutely. If you're sticking to it and you're committing, absolutely you should. But you want to be looking at non-scale victories. Okay, so do your measurements. You're gonna, try your clothes on, do your measurements, take pictures. I'd love it if you would send me your before pictures. You don't have to post them in the group if you don't feel comfortable with it. But I'd love you to send me before and afters because you'll be surprised at the difference that you can see. And I like to have before and afters of my challengers, and I'll never post anything without anyone's permission, I promise. So you should tell people you're doing this challenge. You know what? It's a challenge because it's a challenge. So, the more people you tell, the more likely they're going to be to support you. So let people know. that you're doing this, and you know, your families, maybe they can do this along with you, and you could be a great, I don't know, what's the word I'm looking for? Oh my goodness. Oh, sorry, it's been a really long day. Anyways, yeah, tell people. You should also log all your food, okay? Get a little journal, you know, something like this, you know, and write in your food, because, you know, if you find that you're stalling in your weight loss, or in you're not seeing many changes, you'll be able to look back. And I always log my food, and I see where I stumble, I see where I do great, what works and what doesn't work. So, you know, it's another way of being accountable to yourself, is really seeing what you're putting in your mouth, you know. You know, if you have a slip up, you know, don't shy away from the group. You know, we're all here for each other, for support. You know, we're not here to judge each other, okay? So it's our little community, guys. So let's be here for each other, okay? Anyways, that's about all I have. Just be here, have fun, commit. I believe in you. I know you can do this. And let's have a good time. So keep your eyes out for posts tomorrow. And officially we start on Monday morning. So if at any time you need to talk to me, or you have questions, you just press that little message button and you can message me directly, okay? That's what I'm here for. So I think that's it. It's been long enough video for you guys. So I'm so excited to have you. Yeah, okay. Thanks, guys. Bye.